12:02 on Wednesday, July 23rd. It is the Oil Stream presented to you by our partners at Boston Pizza, live right here on Edmonton Sports Talk. Edmonton Sports Talk, of course, title sponsor, our partners over at Play Alberta, where I just keep sending them things to put on our ESD specials page, and they just keep churning them out. So that is a nice thing. I think they got boosted parlay, or a boosted Elks number at -102 for Jay's play of the day. And then I threw over a golf parlay that's been boosted 16-1. Sam Burns, Wyndham Clark, Clanton to all finish top 20 at the 3M. That's up. The grandest of parlays still to come. And then our CFL total teaser that I also sent over. We're keeping their staff busy today. It's just all morning. I reply and they only ever reply on it. And the chat today is just on it, on it, on it, on it. And we are right here on the Oil Stream, brought to you by Boston Pizza. Summer menu is out and delicious. Absolutely delicious. If you haven't tried the summer menu, it's great. Join us in August. We'll be 2 on locations. Early August, we will find ourselves at Boston Pizza Clairview. And then late August, Boston Pizza St. Albert North. So we've got that going as well. And we had usually Tommy Gazzola. Monday, it was Reed Wilkins. And look who it is today. A man they call the Latino Heat. Hernan Salas. Hernan, what's up, buddy?
How you doing, man?
Good. I'm doing just fine. How are you?
I'm good.
Good. I'm glad you're doing well.
So cordial.
How's the summer treating you so far, Nanso?
This weather sucks.
Not hot enough for you, hey?
It's been terrible, Dusty.
I love this weather.
Every nice day, it's like windy as crap and rain and storms. Like there hasn't been 2 consecutive nice days. There hasn't.
When you want to get the sleeves out. Actually, you know what? The nicest day of the whole summer was a golf tournament.
It was.
That might have been, actually. That might have been the warmest day of the whole summer, I think.
That was a great day.
Your sleeves were off that day, or rolled up at least.
No, they're off.
I'm looking at the forecast right now. 2, 3, 6 of the next 10 days there's rain. And only one of those days are we over 24, and that's tomorrow.
That's terrible. The summer's over. Well, August,
you sound like the Oilers when they're down 2-0 in a series. That's what you sound like right now. It's over. It's done.
August, the days will get shorter, and then once we get rolling to September, it's going to be that kind of fall weather from 15 to 20. I hope you enjoyed your summer, because Hernan didn't. Weather-wise.
All right, we got a few Oilers discussions that we'll obviously get to as well. No Tecmo, not much Tecmo lately, eh?
No, I already said I'll return to play in the fall.
You're not going to return to play in the fall.
I'm taking the summer off.
You can't take the summer off.
No one else is playing.
Well, once we get to the new office and we get things set up, you're going to have to get back on the... Isn't you coming over tomorrow for some games?
I think he's playing Zach.
Zach, are you playing UConn tomorrow? That's first regular season game in like a week.
It's been longer
2 weeks?
than that. Yeah, no one's played, man. I can't even remember my last game.
Is this one of those things where one member, like, am I the Scotty Scheffler of Tecmo, where it's taken all the interest out of the league?
You're like Max Verstappen in 2022.
That's the thing. Am I 2022 Max Verstappen?
Oh, man.
Nobody else wants to play.
I'm like Lance Stroll.
Gager's loving the Max Verstappen references. Good job. Yeah, you're the Lance Stroll. No, Zach's the Lance Stroll. Sorry, Zach. If you don't know anything, Lance is a real up-and-comer in Formula One. That's a big thing for you. So, Big Uke says, holy Hernan, September is going to be great weather. Calm down.
Can Big Uke confirm that?
Well, I mean,
guarantee it. Guarantee it.
I think there's a chance that September's weather could be better than July's weather.
Well, who cares? Summer's over.
That's true. Everybody's back to their lives.
Everybody's back, and it's,
Yeah. This hasn't been you know what? As a father of children, this has not been a summer where we have the pool out back, dinky little blow-up pool. Yeah. But in previous summers, we'd have that thing out there for 2 weeks. And you just refresh it, or they're running through the sprinkler. I think there's been one sprinkler running so far for the kids this summer. It's almost midway through summer. So, you might be onto something, buddy.
I just want 5 consecutive days. That's all I'm asking for, of 30 plus.
Yeah, but with your running, don't you like this weather to be out running? It's cooler.
I'm a bit of a freak. I like running in hot weather.
You do? Oh, wow. You are nuts.
I don't like running in wind or cold weather. It's bad for my bones.
I usually don't run between -20 to +40. When we're below -20 or over +40, you'll see me out. You'll see me out running from my car to the door of the house.
I have all the respect in the world that people that run in the winter outside.
Yeah, they're nuts. My wife, when she was running marathons and half marathons, she would go out in the snow with the running room and they would go run in the snow and the ice. You guys are insane.
Well, Will wants me to go run with him. Well, last time I saw him, which was months ago.
Well, you'll see him tomorrow.
At Kinsman. I think there's like a Saturday run they do all year long. And it's like, I think it's 5 or 6K, but they do it in the winter too. And I was like, yeah, I'll go. And I'm like,
I'll see you at that winter run phrase. That'll be,
because you need special shoes, right? Like different kind of shoes. Cause
have a little bit more of a grip on it or something, right?
Yeah. So.
All right, 780-218-9999, 780-218-9999. It is the Oil Stream. We are presented to you by Boston Pizza. So one of the things that we started on the Nielsen show this morning, we were talking about the most criticized Oilers of all time. Like and then we said, you know what, we'll do a bracket. So we're going to do a 16-player bracket, not players, but individuals. So there'll be 4 forwards that were whipping boys during their time. There'll be 4 defensemen.
Oh, wow.
There will be 4 goalies, and there will be 4 members of management and or coaches. So we can work on this a little bit today on this show. So we'll get into that. But a couple of things I want to go to first. Let's get into your Popeyes spicy headlines here. And this is a question. This is the ultimate reverse bizarro question to the whipping boy bracket. Outside of McDavid and Draisaitl, Nanza, and this isn't necessarily a headline because there really aren't any headlines right now.
Yes.
Outside of McDavid and Draisaitl, who is the biggest fan favorite on the Edmonton Oilers right now or going into this season? All right, everybody loves McDavid. Everybody loves Dry.
Ike Howard.
That's too soon. Hey, who are you? YouTube, Trev?
There's 2. Well, no, there's 3. Damn it. No, there's 4. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, Nuge, everybody loves him.
Everybody does love Nuge. I thought maybe Hyman.
I was going to say Hyman.
I think people love Hyman more than they love Nuge.
Or the Viking.
Ekholm. Elizabeth loves Ekholm.
I think Hyman because it's got to be Nuge because he's been here forever. Everybody loves him. I know he gets chirped a lot, especially the last couple of years, Dusty. But for me, it's between Nuge and Hyman.
I think Nuge, even when he's not playing well, doesn't get chirped as much as other guys would.
Well, you get to tune into the postgame show.
Are they on Nuge hard too?
Oh my!
Usually when I get on the postgame show, it's just Skinner, Bush, and Nurse that's getting bitched about.
No, it's
man, he was taking some too, hey?
Nuge is probably, who'd you say are the top 2? Skinner and Nurse? Nuge is probably 3rd.
More than Bush? I refuse to believe it.
4th.
Okay.
Sorry.
Really?
Yeah.
I got to watch and listen to the postgame show more often. I'm sorry, man. I did not realize that.
It's okay.
Okay. Well, then if he's getting ripped that much, then maybe he's not the fan favorite everybody thinks.
He's not.
So it's Hyman then.
It's got to be Hyman. Because no one ever talks bad about Hyman.
It doesn't matter what we say. It's your opinion. We're asking you fan favorite. It's not Dusty and Hernan favorite. Fan favorite. So, yeah, when does anybody... But Hyman doesn't necessarily do things...
He never does anything.
To make you complain about him.
That's the thing. Like he plays the game in such a way that it's very, very hard to criticize. Like, has he made mistakes? Has he had off games? But you let it slide, Dusty, just because of the man and the player he is.
The man and the player that he is. Let's get to some of your responses on this. You Phenomenon? I don't know if I'm saying that right. I know. Well, in fact, I know I'm not. Anyway, says people don't love Hyman more than Nuge. Isn't he like the longest serving Oiler of all time? He's gonna have most games played when it's all said and done.
But he trust me, Dusty. He takes a lot of heat on the post game show. It's not everybody. Don't get me wrong, but a lot of people don't like him.
Reed Wilkins sitting over in his office today, or in the boardroom, I guess. Ekholm has become very beloved very quickly. And somebody else, Luke in Cowtown, texted in Podkolzin. Right, Podkolzin is like Klim. Remember when Costin came here and basically anybody who hits consistently becomes a fan favorite. It's as simple as that. Like you want to win people over, go out and have 5 hits a game.
And 10 points playing in the top 6 for most of the year, and you'll be absolutely a legend here. Listen, I like Podkolzin. I do. I think he's a good dude. I love his interviews. He brings a lot to the team, does he? I wanted to call you Joaquin. I'm so used to it.
Yeah, I don't think we look anything alike.
Yeah, but no, not Podkolzin. Come on. Let's not be ridiculous.
Yeah, I think he's probably a little bit further down the list, folks.
I think Wallman's pretty high up now. Because yesterday we had a question. I asked Joaquin, would you extend Matthias Ekholm at 35 years old? And then it turned into, who would you prioritize between Ekholm, Kulak, and Wallman, who were all free agents after this year? And Wallman won by a landslide on the vote.
How much younger is he?
He's 29. Kulak's 31. Ekholm's 35.
He's 6 years younger than Ekholm. I mean, I think you probably, unless he has.
But he's not as good as Ekholm. Like when Ekholm was 29, Wallman wasn't even close.
No. But is he as good as 36-year-old Ekholm? I would probably argue yes.
Okay, you can only keep 2. Who are you keeping?
Are we taking salary into account?
Of course. Because Kulak is steady Eddie, man.
Yeah, you know what? If they think that Wallman and Nurse can be your 1 and 2 on the left side, and then Kulak's your 3, then I think financially I keep Wallman and Kulak.
Yeah. And
Ekholm's been incredible, don't get me wrong.
Of course.
But I think I'd rather have a little bit of, like, because Kulak's going to come in less than Ekholm. And less than Wallman.
How much?
Wallman will come in more than Ekholm, I think.
So Ekholm makes 6, okay, right now. Me and Gager were saying, Gager and I were saying, there's no way he's getting close to that if he signs an extension.
Ekholm?
Yeah.
No, I think it's like 4.5.
That high?
Yeah, I think he'd still be playing top 4 minutes for him.
Okay.
I think 4.5 would be.
No, that's fair.
What'd you guys say? Am I way too high on the 4.5?
I think Gager said like no more than 4. And I kind of agree with him.
It's not too far. I mean, I'm
no, like 3.5. Like he's 35.
The Oilers love giving out an extra $500K.
And a no movement.
You'll get one.
I mean, I'm okay with them signing Wallman. Because Wallman's going to get 5.5 to 6.
That's probably, he'll probably get the Ekholm money now, right? What Ekholm's at now, and then.
It's an interesting, because 3 guys.
You don't need all 3.
No, that's why. But Wallman for sure, and then you have to decide, do you want Kulak or Ekholm? And I love Kulak. He can play anywhere, Dusty. You're not sold.
Well, no. I think it's a really interesting question because, I mean, maybe you do keep all 3 if you haven't sorted out another body on the right side.
Yeah.
Like if Emberson hasn't emerged yet, or Akey's, maybe he'll be ready. But if you still need a body on the right side, I don't mind having the extra veteran depth on the left side and just playing one of them over on the right.
Yeah.
So I feel like one of those guys probably isn't around this time next year. But fun discussion. Mm-hmm. It's a good discussion. These are the type of things that pop up during the summer around EST.
Well, at least we're not talking Carlson. So
well, we don't need to do that. We dodged Carlson and Pacioretty bullets this week, so that is a positive.
As soon as Monday rolled around on 101, I said it all. Thought we will not talk Erik Karlsson. Yeah. It's not realistic. Like who cares?
It's not even. Is it not realistic? It's stupid.
It is stupid.
So there's no reason. There's no reason. We'll pass on that one. All right, let's dive into the numbers game for Play Alberta. I've been refreshing here to see if they got that team total teaser up in the CFL this weekend. Let's see. It is up. Whoa. No, they've got this. Yeah, just a sec. Let me correct this here. Anyway, it's a really good number. Montreal, Calgary, under 55.5 points. Elks, Riders, under 60.5. Bombers, Argos, under 58.5. Ticats, BC, over 49.5, boosted to plus 321. I thought this was going to be like plus 175. So I like it. You want to get in on that one. Plus 321. Hernan, tell me which one worries you. Just quickly. We'll hit this quickly, and then we'll come back around to the numbers game. Alouettes, Stampeders, under 55.5. Elks, Rough Riders, under 60.5. Bombers, Argos, under 58.5. Ticats, Lions, over 49.5. I moved each of those 6 points. So we should have some extra breathing room here, but is there one that still worries you?
Man, those are all pretty good.
Right? Getting 6 points on these totals and getting totals around 60 and then getting an under?
Like, this is a boring answer. I don't think zero of those worry me. Like, seriously.
Message sent.
Yeah.
Point made. Get on this with us at plus 321.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Remember to use the code ESC Sports. Deposit 20, get 50. With our partners over at Playout. Man, that's a way better number than I thought. And I love it. We're going to get in on that. All right, here's a question for you. I don't know, you guys might have already done this on EST afternoons. I can't listen 12 hours a day.
You can.
How many 30-goal scorers will the Oilers have this season? 30 goal men.
2.
Just McDavid and Draisaitl?
Yeah.
It's probably the answer, isn't it?
Yeah.
How many did they have 2 years ago?
4?
Was it 4?
Well, Hyman.
And what did Nuge finish with? 37. God, Nuge had 37 goals 3 years ago. So, yeah, the 22-23 team. God, these guys scored a lot of goals. McDavid had 64 that year.
Yeah.
Draisaitl had 52. What a monstrous season Connor had. God. And then Nuge had 37. Hyman had 36. Now, I think I agree with you on the 2, because if Hyman's going to be off to a slow start or not play a bit at the beginning of the year, I'm not sure he can track down 30. Like last year, he had 27 and 73. His 4 years with the Oilers, 27 and 76, 36 and 79, 54 and 80, and then 27 in 73. That year he had 54. The Oilers had McDavid with 32, Dry with 41, Hyman with 54. Kane ended up with 24 that year, and Fogle actually had 20. Nuge had 18. I think, it might only be 2. I think it's probably 2.
I think, yeah, like you said, Hyman, we don't know his status going into the season. I think the top 6 of the Edmonton Oilers is not as good as last year, to be honest. There's too many question marks right now. I don't know if Mangiapane's going to work with Draisaitl. I like the player. I don't know if Mike Howard's going to score. I don't know.
Mangiapane scored 30 in the past.
I know. But the only other guy I can think of is Hyman. But again, it might be a slow start for Zachary Martin Hyman here. And I just don't see anyone else scoring 30. Because Perry Kapanen on the Nasty Chat. Maybe there will be a player that surprises. Because Perry Kapanen scores 20, thus he can kick me in the nads. Okay.
I'm fully on board with that.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Tomorrow morning on the Nielsen show, Dustin Nielsen kicks Hernan Salas square in the nuts. Why is this? Oh, because Kapanen
scored 20.
Well, can I give you a path to that happening?
Sure.
Hyman misses the first 2 months of the year.
Okay.
They give Savoy first crack with McDavid. Doesn't work well. Then they say a little sneak at Mangiapane, maybe. Doesn't work well. Then they go, you know what? Let's go to a guy who can skate pretty quickly. Doesn't mind mucking it up a bit. And then they put Kapanen there. He goes on a heater, scores like 10 goals before Hyman returns, then slides back down the lineup and grinds out a 20-goal campaign. And your balls are like, no, but you know it's coming. I
am so confident. He can play on the top line all season long. He won't score 20.
Statue Boss Production says, make it 10, Hernan. You're probably still safe.
Hell yeah. You think Bush can hit 30?
You might still be. No. I answered that too quickly. I'm going to say, I'll still say no, but with more thought behind it.
Okay.
I think in a perfect world, he's capable of it. but I think his top end probably unless everything is going right for him.
Yeah.
And they've adjusted the power play where it's just boosh bomb after boosh bomb and he's not killing guys in front of the net. I would put it at like a 5% chance that he could take a run at 30.
He would need 10 goals in what? The first
Boosh?
20 games?
He needs 10 goals by mid to late November.
Yeah.
And then he needs to stay like almost at that pace.
Yeah.
So I don't think so. Paul Vetchkin over on Twitter replied to my question about how many 30-goal scorers next year. And he says 4.
Oh.
Draisaitl, McDavid, Hyman, and one of Savoy, Howard, Mangiapane, and Bouchard. The disrespect for former 30-goal man Ryan Nugent-Hopkins is palpable.
I don't think any of those 4 get close to 30 goals.
If I had to power rank their chances of getting 30, I would probably go Mangiapane, Howard, Bouch, Savoy.
Mm-hmm.
Is that fair? I think that's a pretty good on-the-spot ranking.
If Savoy and Ike can get anywhere above 15, that's good.
I think if you can have 2 rookies, how many? This is a fun question. I'm not going to look it up. I don't have time to do this, but it's a fun question. How many teams have rookies who come in the same year and both score 15 plus?
Not a lot.
That doesn't happen
Sharks
very
maybe?
often. I was just gonna look up.
It's probably the Sharks with Will Smith and what's the other guy?
Celebrini. No, Will Smith had 18 goals.
Yeah.
So,
but now in context,
18. I did say 15. So yeah, Celebrini had 25 and Smith had 18. So they did 2 rookies with 15. But I was thinking 20 when I looked him up.
But they're like the go-to guys. They're somewhat where here Savoy and Ike are not going to be those guys. Like this team leans heavily on the 97 and 29, Nuge and Hyman. So it's a little bit different, right? Different situation. Both these guys are not going to get power play one time. Right? They're not. Savoy might kill penalties. Ike Howard unlikely. So it's a little bit different, Dusty. But yeah, I mean, if Savoy and Ike can both, let's just say they both get 15, that's a win. So I'm not buying into 30 goals for Ike Howard.
Yeah, no, I think 15 from both would be a pretty good season. Luke in Cowtown says, my ball kicker pick would be Frederick for 30 out of nowhere.
No chance.
So much so that if he does it, I can kick you in the nuts?
Yeah.
All right, deal.
Yeah.
Let's do a big list of guys. This is what happened to the oil stream today. All we did is we went through every team or every player on the team. Hernan gave me a number, and then or I give him a number. And we find out if I can kick him in the nuts on it. How's that sound? I know. You know what? I think if we did that, you'd probably avoid a kick in the balls.
Yeah.
Like I don't think we'd set any number that would be. To me, it would have to be one of the most stunning offensive seasons for us to have that happen. And then we can go CGI on the whole thing too, right? Just fake nuts and everything. Won't have to worry about him.
Yeah. Rip City Step says Getzlaf, Perry, Penner were all rookies on a cup winner. Is that right? That can't be right.
No, was it?
No. Corey Perry
did they win the cup as rookies or was it second year as rookies?
Second year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Corey Perry, his first year, 56 points, played 11 playoff games. Second year, they won the cup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they were second. So that means the Oilers are going to win the cup next year. By then, Perry might be back. Who knows? All right, that's your numbers game for Play Alberta. I do suggest riding with us on this CFL total teaser, plus 321, and moving some CFL numbers around. I like that one. You find it over on the EST specials page at Play Alberta. All right, so let's dive into this. Nan, so when did you get into the media? When did
2014.
14 at 1260?
Yes.
Rest in peace.
Yes.
Okay, so before that, you were a fan.
Yes.
When you were a fan,
yes,
which players were your whipping boys back in the day?
Ethan Morrill.
Ethan Morrill.
Yeah.
You know what? We got a ton of texts on this today, and I don't know how many replies I got on Twitter now. I don't know if anybody else said Ethan Morrill.
Because I'll tell you why, though. Ethan Moore was not a top 6 player. In Mac, he played him a lot in the top 6. The guy couldn't score. The guy had no offense. It drove me crazy. Liam Reddicks. This is all Mac T. Mac T pissed me off a lot, man.
Maybe Mac T's your whipping boy that should be on this list.
Liam Reddicks played far too much in the top 6. But in all seriousness, I was hard on Tom Pody.
Yeah, Pody's in this thing for sure. Pody is definitely in the defense bracket. We need 4 in each spot.
I was hard on Tom Pody. You know what's crazy, man? I was not hard on Justin Schultz because those teams were terrible.
A lot of people are saying Justin Schultz, though.
I was hard on...
Schultz was a whipping boy in this market, though. Like, it might not have been you,
yeah,
but Schultz definitely
he was.
Should be on this list.
I think for me, Horkoff.
Hork for sure, yep.
Yeah.
That's an automatic.
Very similar to the Nurse. Like, I knew there was value there, but at the time, extremely overpaid. But he was the number 1 center. But he probably shouldn't have been a number 1 center. But, man, this is a good question.
It's a good question, right? So I'm trying to carry over from what we got today. All right, so forward. Right now, I'm looking at this makeshift thing. Defense is coming together nicely.
Okay.
I got Pody.
Yep.
And we need 4 at each position for this bracket of 16. I got Pody. We got Schultz. We got Nurse. We need 1 more defenseman.
Corey Cross.
Corey Cross.
Man, that
you like Cross? I'll put Cross here. We'll put it down here for now and see if
it was
else.
very bad with Corey Cross. I felt
that was pre me even being in this city. So I have his name popped up a lot last night on Twitter, and I was not here for the Corey Cross era.
And in fairness to Mr. Cross, like, he was a third pairing defenseman.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he was limited in what he can do, but he took a lot of heat. I'd say another who do you have for defense? Sorry,
I got Pody,
yeah,
Nurse, Schultz. I mean, Gilbert, Whitney. I mean, there's a bunch of guys that could be in there.
I think Gilbert's a big one. Jeff Petrie.
Oh, Petrie too. Yeah, man. Petrie kind of got that.
And it was unfair because he's a hell of a defenseman.
Yeah, he was.
They were just on
Petrie's a
teams.
good one. I like that one.
Tommy Gilbert took a lot of heat. He did, man.
You think Gilbert took more than Petrie?
No, it was because I think more was expected of Petrie. But again, these guys the teams were so bad, Dusty. But that's a good list, I think.
Like, the blue lines come together nicely. We got tons of options.
People are saying Coffee, even the great Reed Wilkins. I was too young to remember.
I do not know. Like, yeah.
I know he fell out of favor. He had a spat with Slats.
Yeah.
Right. So I mean, I just find it hard to believe that people were hard on Coffee when he was scoring like a forward. But he didn't defend, I guess. But I don't know, man. Should
Bush be in this 4?
Hell yeah. Holy smokes.
Bush gets it worse than any of these guys, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
Now, it's a different era.
Yes.
There weren't chats where you could hop online. Like in Paul Coffey's world, I would have loved to have seen a YouTube chat in Paul Coffey's era.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, boy.
But Reed, would you say Coffey, and I guess Coffey at the time, it was different, but would you say Coffey got it worse than Bush? Similar type of defenseman. So Coffey took it hard here. Hey, it was... Even back then, you're like, people were, man. But all right, so that's these guys are all options here. Right?
But Bush is definitely hard. He gets it really, really bad, and now it's going to be even worse with him making 10.5.
Yeah, he's got to tighten. He's got to tighten things up a bit.
Yeah.
Some people are saying Sheldon Surrey on the back end. So we have lots of options for defensemen. Leave the defense with us, okay? We got Pody's in for sure. Nurse is in for sure. Schultz, Bush, Coffey, Petrie, Gilbert, Cross. There's another name we can put in there. We might have to have a play-in bracket.
How about this
just
one?
For the 4th spot?
Dennis Grebishkov.
Grebishkov, yeah. Grebishkov just wasn't as significant as Petrie and Coffey and Bush, though, right? Like,
it's like Nikita Nikitin. He played one year where he was awful. Yeah, no one cared.
You know what people remember about Nikitin? How creepy he looked in that photo. Remember, there was a photo. He looked like a serial killer.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Stales took a lot of heat.
Not at this level.
Not at that level. Yeah.
Okay, so defense were good. Goalies, Skinner.
Oh, number 1, baby.
Koskinen.
Mike Smith, I think, took a lot of heat.
Not as much as Koskinen and Skinner.
Okay.
What about Conklin? I saw Tensor last night replied to my tweet and was like, Conklin used to just get crushed here.
But I think it's mostly because
That was kind of just
I mean,
Dubnyk.
Oh,
Dubnyk got blamed for a ton of stuff.
100%. Because everybody loved Tommy Salo.
Yeah.
Everybody loved Billy Ramford.
Everybody loved Roley and Cujo.
Stelankov, Bob Essensa.
Habibulin. I felt like Habibulin was. I didn't think it was overkill
No,
on Habibulin.
it was fair. I mean, he wasn't terrible on a terrible team, but you couldn't do much with what they had. Fear, Moog, legends.
I have a quick Habibulin story. I don't know if I've shared before.
No.
Remember he's going through all the alcohol
Yes.
stuff, and I remember it was early in the 1260 days. Like we were still team 1260. I think it was still Chaser and I, and somebody texted in, Nikolai has been boozing, and I read it on the air. It was just like, yeah, okay, yeah. And then I finished the show. My phone rings. And I'm pretty sure it was Alan Watt, who was with the Oilers at the time. He goes, hey, it's Alan Watt. And I'd met him a couple times back then. And the Oilers were not happy that we said has been boozing, and we're laughing. So that was tough.
Jack Campbell. I mean, he got a year and a half. He got torched.
I mean, I'd put him as a possible name on that final list.
Like a 5-year deal, $5 million. He was supposed to be the guy. Crapped the bed the first year. Second year, he comes in. He has better numbers than Skinner, but they both sucked at the time. And then they just bought him out. And they're going to be paying him for a lot of years here. He was supposed to be the guy, so I think he's right up there. Because I wasn't here. I was with the Elks.
Yeah, you were at the Elks that time.
And I remember just even 1260 or when you guys started up here, like it was vicious towards Jack Campbell.
Yeah.
Like
Campbell, I think, there was a little bit of Campbell once we started this, but it was more so at the old place. Like,
I think Stuart Skinner's number one, though.
You think he comes out of the goalie region?
Yes.
You don't think people vote Koskinen more of a whipping boy or Dubnyk?
Have you not seen the nasty chat?
Yeah, I know.
Post-game shows?
Yeah.
When they lose, it's all Stuart Skinner. No one else.
It's all Stuart Skinner. Every time they lose.
Like,
that was...
like Stuart Skinner, it's not even close.
Okay. So, and then, Statue Box Production says Conklin for game 1, 2006.
I was going to say that, yeah.
So, I think that final spot probably comes down to Conklin. Like, Talbot was fine.
Everybody loved Juicy Markkinen.
Yeah. Conklin and Campbell probably fighting for the last spot.
Victor Foth.
In the goalie. I don't even... Yeah. Victor Foth.
Foth? Who was the tandem? Ben Scrivens and Foth? I think that was it.
Man, you wonder why. Nothing against Ben. He's an awesome guy. He's local. We've used him on some stuff. Yeah. But no wonder that team sucked. Like, that was what Scrivens had. What was it once game he made? He made like 55 saves or something like that?
Wasn't he against the Sharks or something?
That was crazy.
Penner's Pancake. Skinner will be number one, hands down. Yeah, it's not even close.
Yeah, but is that a recency bias? Like,
no.
I think Dubnyk might have got it just as hard as Skinner. And Dubnyk was a first round pick who
went on
a bunch of potential.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I think Dubnyk might take a bit of a run at this thing. And Koskinen was Koskinen.
But I think Koskinen more because of the contract he got at the time he got it. It was just terrible. Like the team was terrible.
Yeah.
Chiarelli won.
They panicked and gave because he got over $4 million, didn't he?
Chiarelli got fired the day after. When they lost, they got killed by Detroit at home. Tommy and I jumped on post-game show, and then people started texting Tommy, say, Chiarelli's getting fired, stay on air. And we were like, holy crap.
Right after he did Koskinen, that was bad. I remember, I think I was on somebody's show when the Koskinen thing broke. And I was like, you're kidding.
And you thought it was a joke.
Whose show was I on?
You're on Greg's.
Was I on Greg's show when that broke? Yeah,
and it broke, and you thought they were pulling. You're like, no, you guys are not.
Yeah, because Strutty was on it, right? Strutty was there. Yeah. I remember Strutty, Yeah, that was tough. Okay, so we got the options for goalies. For those of you asking if there's a there's a coaching/management bracket, a region of it, and then forward. So let's dive into the forwards right now. Horkoff is obviously the favorite to come out of this region. But who else are we looking at here from a forward? I saw a lot of Jason Arnott. Last night, Arnott was before my time here.
I love.
So
Jason
I can't really
Arnott.
speak on. So you loved him?
But Jason, I think
Did people give him a hard time though?
I
know the media did.
I know that's what I was gonna say. I think it was more media based than fan based.
Damn media.
I love Jason Arnott, man. Loved him, but he should make the list probably. Man, forwards is a little bit tougher. I said Morrow, but everybody loved Morrow, so leave that one out.
Dave Jameson this morning, it was right at the beginning of our show today. I read it earlier, but his list was number 1, every goalie ever. Number 2, Jason Arnott. Number 3, Boosh. Number 4, whoever just signs a new contract.
Yeah.
And number 5, every single general manager. But I'm looking through like all the replies last night. And it's a lot of defensemen and goalies.
Yeah.
But I do see a lot of Horkoff and I see a lot of Jason Arnott.
Jason Arnott for sure.
Yeah, Arnott's going to be there.
I'm just trying to think
Arnott's
guys that
be here.
underachieved here now. Does Joffrey Lupul, he only played 1 year, but he was so bad here.
Like most of the forwards. There's an Eberle. I don't think that was the case.
Robert Nielsen. He was so frustrating.
Robbie Shrimp.
But he barely played.
Yeah. Yes, Puljujärvi.
Oh, for sure. Jesse
The battle that continued for a long time on that guy. Yakupov.
Sure.
He can be. I mean, I'm just writing down some forwards that have popped up here. Cogliano's name has come up. Taylor Hall's name has come up.
Eric Belanger.
He
was
hated. He was hated pretty good actually.
Patrick O'Sullivan.
I
remember the great.
What about Hemmer?
No.
I've seen a bunch of Hemsky tweets.
Everybody loved Hemmer.
Kind of surprised me.
He was the best player on the team by far.
But did he take some criticism along the way, or did everybody
probably? But I don't think it was a much.
Yeah, this guy says 1, Corey Cross, 2, Jimmy Carson, 3, Tom Pody, 4, weirdly, Alish Hemsky, and then 5, Jason Bonsignor, who would be higher if he hadn't been airlifted out at the age of 22.
I like the Jimmy Carson one because, his time here wasn't the best. Which one did I just say? Oh, Patrick O'Sullivan. I remember the great Rod Phillips in the last game of the season.
Oh, yeah, what did he say?
They were really bad. It was in the third period. He's like, for the 10,000th time, Patrick O'Sullivan gives the puck away.
He actually said
I was like, oh, Rod, I love you.
Even he was frustrated with everything. It was just like,
over it, man.
Enough is enough. That's funny.
Penner?
Did he become whipping boy?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's an option too.
Toby Peterson, because Mac T used him on the first unit power play.
Commando Pisani over on Twitter last night. Tom Pody, Horkoff, Petrie, Hemsky. How we forget? So there's another. There's another one. People.
But what was the beef with Hemmer? Like the guy worked his butt off, took a lot of abuse. Like I don't get it with Hemsky. At least I wasn't hard. I loved Alish Hemsky.
Lyle over on Twitter. Hemsky, Petrie, Skinner, Nurse, and Bergeron.
Oh, Marc-Andre Bergeron's a good one.
We got enough D.
Mike Comrie.
I mean, the 3 names that pop up the most are Puljujärvi, Arnott, and Hork.
Mike Comrie's
so we need one more spot.
Mike Comrie's a little different because everybody hated him because he didn't want to play here at one.
Then he came back and
then everybody loved him, right? Tobias Reeder. The Belanger triangle.
There's another Hemsky. Man, there's a lot of Hemskys here.
I find that
I'm seeing more Hemsky online than Belanger. It's not even close. Here's another one. Nurse, Hemsky, Arnott, Skinner, Hork. Raider Jesse, Arnott, Pody, Horkoff, Nurse, Hemsky.
Really? Hernan, some people wanted Hemmer to be more because he was so supremely skilled, and the thought was he was soft and lazy. Well, I don't know that. And keep in mind, he started the season with JF Jacques on his wings, so let's give him a little bit of a break.
780-218-9999. RCN says Hemsky was media based. So the media, were they going off on Hemsky?
I think because he was always he wouldn't stick around after practice. So a few media members would take jabs at him that he was lazy.
Shovelhead says Terry Jones once wrote Arnott has to be traded.
I remember, Jason, there was a big battle with the media. And Arnott was one of those guys who didn't really care.
Yeah.
Like he would say what he wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard some pretty crazy stories.
Yeah.
With Arnott and some of the media in town back then. Like that physical.
Really?
Yeah. Like not a fan. Not a fan of
Can you blame
a few
him?
of the guys who were there then and are dare I say it, still around here in 2025.
Who underachieved though, Dusty, for the Oilers? That was brought in maybe and wasn't what like
well, Yak underachieved.
Oh, 100%.
Right? Like
Yeah.
I mean, he became a bit of a whipping boy.
He for sure was. Just trying to think of those times. They're so dark.
There's a Brad Isbister comment. Peter Klima.
Brad Isbister. Peter Klima. Did Taylor Hall take a lot of heat?
I think most people were probably more pro Taylor Hall than anti Taylor Hall. People were saying the media
Milan
used to
Lucic.
constantly remark how
How about Milan Lucic?
a big contract was supposed to come in and like be the guy who rode shotgun with Connor for 6 years.
Didn't he score his first goal like in February one year? Like he took a lot of heat for the contract and for not really bringing any production to the team. I think that's a guy we forget about.
Say that again. Who we're talking about?
Milan Lucic.
Oh, Luch. Yeah, I mean the Hork, Arnott, Puljujarvi are obvious ones.
Yes.
And then we need one more of Yak, Hemsky, Belanger, O'Sullivan, Penner, Lucic.
That's a tough one.
It's a tough final spot. Once again, could be a play-in situation.
But by the sounds of it, like what you put out on Twitter, a lot of people have Hemsky.
Lots of people say Hemsky. And maybe out of respect to Hemsky, we put him in this thing and to see where people come out on it. Because I don't think Hemsky moves on out of the first round.
No.
Like Hemsky compared to these guys,
Yeah.
if you put Hemsky up against Hork,
Yeah.
it's going to be 90% Sean Horkoff, who was a bigger whipping boy.
But Horkoff was like, because Big Uke says, Hernan, you seem to focus on guys getting heat for their contract. Well,
But that's kind of what
Horkoff's number
establishes
one because of his contract. If he doesn't sign that contract, Horkoff's not a whipping boy.
Do you think Yakupov was more of a whipping boy than Hemsky was?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because Yakupov was the first overall pick.
Yeah.
So you have a good mixture there of contract plus production and then guys that just became whipping boys because it's always because of something, production-wise, right? Like Neil Yakupov didn't come close to what he was supposed to be. I think Lucic and Horkoff became whipping boys because of their deals. That's why Nurse is.
Yeah.
If Nurse was making 6.25, I think more people would live with his mistakes.
If Nurse was making 6.25 mil, I'm not sure people would talk about him at all.
Exactly.
All right, and then we have our final category. This is management or coaching. So management or coaching that took a lot of heat.
Oh, this
Chiarelli is on this list.
Hell yeah. Number one, baby.
All right, what about Dallas Aikens?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's on there
He
too.
was terrible.
Who else makes this list?
Kevin Lowe.
You put Lowe on there?
Oh, do you remember? They put up a billboard in the city, remember, to get rid of him?
They did put up a billboard. My God.
Oh, the fans paid for a billboard to get rid of Kevin Lowe.
Well, he's got to be on the list, Ed. I mean, so that's 3 spots instantly.
Tambellini.
Tambellini. What about Pocklington?
Yeah.
I mean,
he sold Gretzky.
he sold Gretzky. People must have hated that dude.
What was a coach in the 90s that coached like 30 games? Barnett? Is that his name?
Did he coach you, Gager? Gager's over there having a drink, playing video games, just goes, yep.
What was his first name?
Mike? George
Burnett.
Oh, George Burnett. Yeah. Wasn't he like a long time? Oh, this is not the guy I was thinking.
No, he only coached I think he got fired in November.
35 games.
Yeah.
He went 12-20. And that was the end of it. His goalies were Ranford, Freddie Brathwaite, and Gager played 2 games for him.
Yes. Dustin Schwartz getting a lot.
Oh man, I mean, well, no, but to be fair, has anybody got bitched about more as a coach? Like Tippett and Todd McLeod take less heat than Dustin Schwartz has.
Woodcroft too. People still love Woodcroft. Dallas Aikens for sure.
Aikens will be on there. You are right about Lowe in the billboard.
Yeah. Remember, he was like the fans not only wanted him. Remember the media, the riffs they were having with him? Well, I got 5 rings. Remember?
I know a thing or two about winning.
Yeah, I
know a thing or two about winning line is still legendary. I remember sitting there at that press conference downstairs at the old barn, and it was such a big one. They had to like do it outside of the press room. And I remember him sitting there. I really like Kevin Lowe, and his passion for the organization is incredible. But when he said that, I was like, oh man, you are messing with fire right now. And that was that pre-Twitter? That was early. No, it wouldn't have been pre-Twitter, but that was early Twitter. That's before Twitter really got vile. I think it could have been worse.
There was one fan that became famous in Edmonton because he hated Kevin Lowe so much, and he's the one that started the billboard, and he got the billboard up. I can't remember. He's still on Twitter. I still see him from time to time posting stuff, but you
got to hold a grudge if you're paying for a billboard to chirp somebody else.
It was unbelievable. Like Kevin Lowe, like the whole tier comment too. It was rocky times for Kevin Lowe in this city. Because remember, wasn't he? There was a jersey retirement at Rexall, and they had to get Mac T to do it because they didn't want Kevin Lowe to come out and get booed.
Oh man,
wasn't that the Ryan Smith trade?
Then he's turned things around.
He traded Ryan Smith.
He's got to be on the list. He kind of has to. It's talking about the guys who were most criticized.
Yeah,
and he was heavily criticized.
Oh, man.
And so was Dallas Aikens, and so was Peter Chiarelli.
I'll even put Kenny Holland in.
Well, I was just going to say, you know whose name hasn't come up yet? Kenny Holland. You're the first one to mention it.
Yeah, he took a lot of heat, man. Now, did he miss on some? Yeah. But I thought overall, not bad work. I mean, he said 5 years, I want to take this team to the finals, and that's exactly what he did.
Yeah.
Now, did he give some bad contracts out? 100%. But I think Kenny Holland's close to making the list.
Duck Dad over in the chat says, how much is a billboard space anyway? Well, it's more. So I bought a billboard at a charity event.
Oh.
We got to figure out what we're going to do with that. We can use it in the fall. But I want to do something hilarious with it. So we'll do that in August. We'll figure out what we're going to do with our billboard. But it's a lot. I got it for like a month for like $500. It was super cheap.
Does Mac T get close? Because I know a lot of people complain about his coaching at times after the run in 06, and then the GMing wasn't the best. Like, Mac T took a lot of heat too, man.
Mac T probably took more heat than Kenny Holland did.
Probably, yeah.
God, are both Lowe and Mac T on this list?
Well, Chiarelli, Aikens are locks.
Should Pocklington not be on there then? Like, I don't know what it was like. Like, what was Pocklington's relationship like with the media pre and post Wayne trade? I'm not familiar with that. I don't know what it was.
Young. But if you look at Pock, like at least there was 4 cups in his time. 5. Sorry.
Yeah.
Right?
Rip City Steps says Bobby Nix did much worse than Lowe.
Oh,
nothing helpful. And somebody else, Amos Moses, just texted and said, "What about Bobby Nix?"
Bobby Nix was not holy. That's a tough one, man. There's a lot of. That's not a good thing.
Okay, I'm just trying to think back, refresh my memory here on Bobby Nix criticisms.
Everything. Hirings of the price of the Bobby Nix burger.
Yeah. Blaming Toby Reeder.
There's something in the water.
God.
You should do best
Bobby
quotes from management.
Bobby Nix is quietly sort of, yeah, maybe for the management. Well, best quote. Well, you could go Kevin Lowe. You could go Bobby Nix for a quote. You could find a quote from Dallas Aikens about chopping wood, carrying water, or something like that. And then, I don't know about a Chiarelli quote.
It's crazy, man.
This is going to be a fun bracket in the month of August, though.
Oh,
I do look forward to it.
I can't wait to vote.
Yeah. We'll be voting on Twitter and we'll be voting on YouTube on the morning show once we get this thing going. And we're gonna launch it in August. It'll be probably just the whipping boy bracket, the WBB, the whipping boy bracket. And we'll make sure it's clear, like who was. I think in the end, the most criticized Oiler figure of all time is going to be a pretty good debate when it's all said and done.
Oh my!
Like some of these guys we just talked about with management, like Peter Chiarelli, basically sewered the first 5 years of the McDavid era.
He did.
If I had to vote, I might be voting for that guy. But then, the guys who were around Pody era, the Horkoff era, I mean, there'll be people today that just want to vote for Skinner just so they can say that they voted for Skinner and became the most criticized. But then there'll be a bunch of Skinner haters who go, well, you shouldn't even be on this list. It's justified. But that's just what part of being a whipping boy is.
Just imagine Bouchard has a regular season like he did last year.
With this deal? No, this year?
Oh, my Lord.
I don't know if Bush might have to be on this. You know what we might have to do next Monday and Tuesday when I'm back on the Nielsen show? We might have to do a play-in spot for the fourth defenseman.
I like it.
Yeah.
But you're right. Like, Chiarelli takes the cake here.
I think he would be the betting favorite.
Yeah.
At Play Alberta. I don't think they'll give us odds on this one. But I can check.
Dallas Aikens was only here in Edmonton for a year and a half, but man, was he awful. Oh, great. Like, it seems like he's a great dude outside of hockey, but as a coach.
We've had him on since we launched EST. He's a good guy to chat with, for sure.
Yeah, but
this isn't about him. It's about the way people talked about him, right? Like, this is the way that fans reacted to actions that he did, right? This is not he's a bad dude. Kevin Lowe's not a bad dude. Kevin Lowe's a great guy.
Yeah.
But I mean, they were putting up billboards to try to get him removed. I mean,
you know what the perfect game is?
God.
No hits.
No hits.
Because it means you have the puck all game.
Dallas Aikens. God.
Oh, man.
Brett B says Bobby Nick should be ahead of Chiarelli. He hired both Chiarelli and Holland.
That's what I mean.
I mean, maybe he's one of the guys on that list too. But I think because of the roles, Chiarelli was more criticized than Bobby Nix. I think.
The Brandon Manning and Petrovic
Chiarelli just absolute train wreck.
The Koskinen deal.
Fun conversation today.
Oh, it was great.
Yeah, this was good. Very much thank you to our partners at Boston Pizza for allowing us to have this conversation. And, of course, brought to you in part by Popeyes and Play Alberta as well. What's coming up on EST Afternoons, buddy?
Yeah, lots. We're going to talk lots of Elks. We got another Oiler question coming your way. Hernan's World, it's going to be fun. We got Barney Shinkarik from Sports Cage. He's going to join us to talk Riders ahead of the big game. And Who Dis? Episode 2.
Yeah, is that a trivia contest?
Yeah.
I remember I was sitting around here. I was busy. I heard you guys say Who Dis, but I didn't follow on.
Coop does a great graphic, his trajectory with the team logos, and then you have to guess.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, Who Dis? Nice work, boys. That sounds like fun. All right, EST Afternoons is coming up right away. I will be back on Monday with the Nielsen Show, recapping another weekend in the CFL and continuing to build the Whipping Boy bracket. We'll get into that Monday morning here on Edmonton Sports Talk. Everybody enjoy the next few days. Take it easy.